But perhaps the most talked about ghost in Anderson County are at the crossing of the Rocky River at the High Shoals Point, a place where an abandoned bridge is one of Anderson's most ghostly sights. The Crybaby Bridge, overgrown as it is still 194 feet long and 17 feet wide. What was on the site before the bridge, no one knows for sure, but the grist mill was once there. The haunted history of Crybaby Bridge, though, began way before the bridge got to Anderson. In 1919, when the bridge was being built in Virginia, Mally Richmond, one of the workers on the bridge, fell to his death 13 days after the birth of his daughter Maya. After that, workers on the project said that after Richmond's death, as the sun set at the end of each day, there was a sound no one could explain. Some said it was the settling and creaking of the spans being assembled. Others said it sounded like a man crying. Others said it sounded like a man calling the name Maya. When the completed bridge was taken to Charleston, it was used there until 1952, but people in Charleston commented on the bridge as well. There was always something odd about the bridge. Dogs would not cross it. Birds would not light upon it. One local report suggested the bridge was carrying a small amount of electric current from nearby wires. It creaked and groaned when automobiles crossed, and some said the squeak sounded like a crying child. Many folks in Charleston avoided that bridge altogether. But when Crybaby Bridge was moved to Anderson in 1952, new stories were added to the legend. A local farm girl, an unwed mother, had given birth to a baby on September 30th, 1954. 2 days later, her mother had died in a farming accident, leaving her alone with the baby. 13 days later, on October 13th, she received a telegram that her young husband had been killed in an accident on the Army base where he was training. On October 30th, 1954, as a fingernail moon shone bright in a clear, cold October night sky, the young woman walked across Crybaby Bridge with her child and halfway across tossed the crying baby into the river below. She was found weeks later hanging from a rafter in the tiny sharecropper house where she had lived with her late mother. The following October, neighbors began to report hearing the sounds of babies crying around the bridge. The sound would carry late at night across the fields and into the woods and through the surrounding countryside. People who regularly traveled the bridge began to report seeing a woman standing on the side of the bridge, looking into the water below. Some said the figure was saying, "I killed my baby." Others, "Don't cry, baby." Both were followed by the sound of a baby crying. As the years passed, many Andersonians and other people have heard the crying or seen the apparition of the woman dressed entirely in white floating near the bridge, purportedly looking for her lost baby. If you want to see or hear one of the ghosts of Crybaby Bridge, your best chance to visit is during a crescent moon at least 2 hours after full dark. Get out of your car, put your keys on the hood, and say, "Where is the baby?" Within 60 seconds, many have reported hearing, crying, or seeing the ghost. But beware, others have reported their cars refused to start, or their headlights failed to work after this encounter with the ghost of Crybaby Bridge.